What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear and crew here for Galaadluuran, episode 14. Welcome, everybody. Happy Easter weekend. I hope you're celebrating all your fraternity rituals, chocolate egg eating, and resurrections. Welcome, welcome.
Do they make butter bunnies?
Butter bunnies?
Butter bunnies.
You can make a butter bunny if you want to.
Butter bunnies? Like a butter turkey? Like, are there butter bunnies? That also sounds really inappropriate.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Finally, I get it. I'm like, what type of vinyl thing did I come into?
Yep. To be expected. We wouldn't have it any other way.
Took about 15 seconds.
So we're going to hop right into tonight since we are limited on time and have a hard out. So we need to pick up where we left off last session with y'all coming back to Galaadluuran and finally getting a long rest after facing off against aliens in the astral plane. Kelwraith redeeming himself in his plane. I wanted to say vengeance at first, but it was valor. In his plane of valor, where you guys were actually held prison for a period of time, all because he thought the gates were opening back up to him, only to find out it's been the sword of his friend Zarel leading him the entire time. Finding out that Zarel is still out there somewhere in the Nine Hells. You guys had picked up this mysterious hellstone, of which you need 5 others as a total of 6 to complete that said Hellgate. So you can finally go back and finish the mission and retrieve your friend. However, mixed up in all of this, you've been trying to track Harshnag back down, only to find the road to Kelkavayak, the Viking city that is merging with Galaadluuran during this period in season, to have a massive roadblock in between one of the tunnels inside of the valley mountainside. You guys have dispensed of multiple Yetis and a massive ancient white dragon. We pick back up in that camp with the passage still walled off, but everything has perished. Fresh off of your kill, Mara. You got it.
I just killed a fucking dragon. Okay. We need to go get the people. Boys?
Yeah.
Is everyone all right?
Oh, just give me a moment. I'll get down in a second. You just see Kumo just kind of like collapse from Drider form into his human form into the top of that canopy of the wagon he's on top of. Just be right there. Just give me a minute.
It was outstanding work, Mara. You literally slayed a dragon.
It was all of us.
Good job.
This is disgusting. I don't think I've definitely never been covered in anything like this before. I don't know if this is gonna wash out. Kumo, you're right.
That hurt a lot. It's fine. This feels really nice just laying here.
And Mara's gonna walk over to Kumo and you did really well. And go ahead and just pump I'll lay my hands on you and you'll get 15 back.
Oh.
As you feel there's this nice warmth.
Oh. That's really cool. Thanks, Mara.
Of course.
But we're gonna need the strength. There's still people trapped in the valley here.
All right. Let's go. Which way, Gilraith? Valley. This way, right? Over here.
Mind you.
And behind the rocks. We heard them before. Hopefully they're still okay. And Gilraith is gonna approach the rocks. Mara, it seems your expertise will be needed again.
Kind of Mara rolls her shoulders and kind of just stretches. Let's see if we can try this again. Sayun, I'm going to need your help.
As Kumo comes over, looking at the rocks, could I use my survival to kind of figure out a way to tie some webbing around some of the rocks to hand to Mara and Sayun, so they could use them to like pry the rocks in a way it doesn't crush anyone underneath?
Yeah.
Try to give them some help there.
Give us a little help.
Well,
So much help.
A little, very little help.
Like Tesco says, every little helps.
I'll tie it to some of the really small rocks, and then hand you some silk rope that I'll make. Here, I think this will help. Maybe this medium one here? There we go.
Just give it a try. Like, try to pull on it and it snaps, and just Mara looks so guilty. I'm so sorry, Kumo.
I can only make a little bit of that rope. I can't make a lot of that. I'm not sure if I can make it strong enough for Mara.
We'll use it. Just tie it around like a little neckerchief.
Mara's
Thank you.
strength. I'll have to think about that.
It's going to be quite the tensile strength, imagine. Make sure it's a two-hander. And Mara's gonna go over to the rocks and try to do what we did before, which was kind of haul one back. Is there anything?
Give it an athletics check.
Yet
23.
23.
those are
Well, Mara, you are strong. There are so many boulders here, and the blood of the Yetis, of which you guys have disposed of, has now made it even slicker than before. The snow coming down and melting against their bodies were once warm. It's going to be close to an insurmountable task to remove all of these boulders yourself.
What? Could we dig like a trench or something? Like, see if we could make them cave in a bit, like a rock avalanche, and move forward.
Caleb, you're good at blowing things up. Could you like? Can we make it like an explosive to like blow it sideways and not like down onto them?
I mean, I had thought of explosives, but I don't want to kill the people we're trying to save, and I'm not sure how safe it would be.
I don't know how
Can't
far
get to
back
them.
these boulders go. I can't just open up a dimension door back there and pull them all out. Or I could get myself stuck inside the rock.
I thought of the same thing. My wind walking would let me get 30 feet, but if I got stuck in a rock, oh. Anyway, I had an uncle that
Here we go
lost a
back.
leg that way.
Let's not lose a leg.
Or more.
And we got lucky the last time Mara was able to move one of these. We need to do something.
Do we go back to town and get people? What if we... because even if you put an explosion in a cart, that potentially would blow the rocks inward.
That's what I was thinking. If we could get something down inside, we could shape the charge and have it blow sideways.
Could you try to blow a hole on the side of it? I mean, we don't know how wide it is.
How small or I guess how big is the opening that we could get through? Is it something that Goose could crawl through if he shrunk down?
No.
And look inside?
Now we don't have a pathway in at all.
I don't think Goose is in any shape to do anything at the moment. As he was ice blasted by that dragon. And I'll go pick him up. Put him back into my scarf.
He's just a frozen block.
I'll just pick him up and hold him close. Got you, Goose.
Is there any...
What we need is a giant. That's what we need. Kelwraith, does anyone have anything to call Horsnack?
I can open portals, but we all know what happens when I try that. I don't know if I can summon him in some way. I just met the man, the god.
Well, you changed one of the doors in his own house, so...
Very true. I can attempt to open a portal to his realm again. When we return from the celestial realm. But we're in no shape for fighting, so if this goes sideways again, it's going to be a quick one.
I believe in you, Kilwraith. You can do this.
Let's take a chance, shall we?
Well, Kilwraith is going to draw his blade, Zeral's sword, and he's going to trace those runes into the snow at his feet again.
Kumo's going to walk over and place his rifle across his lap and sit down and just start to hum a meditation song that he remembers from his childhood near Kilwraith.
All right, Kilwraith.
What was that?
Go ahead and make a spell attack.
How do I just roll a spell attack? I don't have that option.
Oh, we've always done it. Just swing with your sword.
Oh, okay. Here goes.
Two's better than the one.
It is better than a 1. It's twice. It's in fact, it is 100% better than a 1. As good as it gets, right?
Since Kumo has come by to assist you, I will let you go ahead and roll one more for advantage.
As he... Hold on. That rune there is not quite correct, and he's gonna scribble it out in the snow with the tip of the sword and retrace him again. It's a lot of pressure doing this for the first few times. Zeral, be my guide. Be my guide. Be my guide.
I'm sorry, Zorella's on Do Not Disturb right now. Notifications have been silenced.
Why'd you erase that one? It's the one to the left of that one.
Only Hellstone's here. As you go to try to open up a portal again, it just seems that you are tapped as far as juice. Trying to reach out that far just seems to expunge what little power left that you have right now to open it up. And you don't even get a full circle open before it immediately closes.
I'm sorry, friends. That dragon took a lot out of me, and I just don't seem to have the pull to get that far. I need a breather.
Well, we have to do something. There's people are sitting ducks on the other side. What if something else comes? What if that wasn't the only dragon? What if that wasn't the only Yeti? What if there are trolls on the other side, like the ones that showed up in the harbor?
I'm not really sure what else lurks out here, but does anyone have any other skills? Any other way to do this?
Well, if you're
We
talking
might
about
have to try.
blasting the rocks away, I can
Yeah.
assist Caleb. I have the explosive bugs.
Do you have any burrowing bugs?
Wind?
Do you have anything that chews through the rock?
Burrowing. Now we're thinking. I've
seen you summon giant scorpions. Surely you've got sandworms or those things from Tremors? Something.
Something with a lot of teeth.
I can do a giant beetle,
Big mouth.
giant stag beetle.
Those things can lift.
They burrow.
What about a giant millipede with the hundreds, thousands of legs?
As centipedes.
They burrow, don't they?
I can have 10 of those.
Think so?
10. Well, that's 10 more hands. Well, I mean, technically, it's 10 times 100 more hands than we have now. I mean, that's a lot more digging.
Centipedes are excellent burrowers.
Do it.
Yeah, if they do it and as they burrow, we can try to pull the rocks back and
Sayun, stop. Your mouth's watering. These are not for eating. Just go over there and sit down for a minute.
He shrugs and sits down. Yes. It doesn't matter what they are. Conjure us as many and as large of bugs as you can that can burrow. Do you have the spells left to do so?
I do have I have 3 4th level slots.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Yippee-ki-yay.
That's my only slot I did not use.
All right.
Do a lot of Eldritch Blast. I'm sorry.
I'm out blasting.
So, the only way that this works is thanks to Kazul's own ability to terraform the ground in front of him. Otherwise, this would be frozen solid and the bugs would be of no use. But you are able to use the swamp and defile the ground around the closed off opening, and you will be able to turn this into a melting permafrost as the swamp takes over and your cereval bugs begin to pour out and dive down into the swamp itself. These blight beetles digging their way deep down below these boulders. You said you were going to be able to conjure 4 of them?
For the beetle, let me look at that one.
It's more
The
for...
centipede I could do 10.
All right, this is cool. This
3
is...
spiders, 5 wasps per scorpion.
This looks awesome. Look at these big guys.
They use that massive top acid horn to melt the rock down into the swamp. As you dig down, and it just kind of melts into one big valley. It's almost like a skate park that you make underneath this as it melts the rock and earth up underneath it. As you hear screams as the bugs burst out on the other side.
Kumo will come down behind the bugs in Drider form, and he'll start making webbing along the floor as like a terrace, and only slightly sticky, so people can not like be totally stuck to it. So there's some traction to get out up the hill.
As you can see, an elder that's kind of in the front holding up just a single staff in front of it, just tattered clothes on the other side, a little bit bloody from being knocked back behind this rock pile. Oh shit.
It's all right.
I'm sorry. I thought these were the death of us.
We come in peace.
That was, I don't know how I did that. Don't worry about that.
That
I'm
was
not
a
trying to
little
intimidate
unconventional.
them.
What do you want from us?
Get back in your hole.
I can't go back any further.
I want all your gold.
Give me all your money. And we'll
It's
let you
all the
free.
money's on the other side. We were trapped on this. You could have taken it if you wanted. And even
Literally
the,
empty carts full of everything.
even the chili's burning on the other side. I don't know what you want from me.
The tattered clothes.
As you make this very efficient and almost comforting way for them to exit, kind of bouncing down, hitting that webbing and making their way out, you guys are able to use your ingenuity and successfully free everyone from the other side of the roadblock without having to call a giant.
Elwraith is going to take a knee next to a group of children that look scared. He's going to hold his hand out. It's okay. And he's going to summon a handful of good berries for them.
Are you sure there's not any more Yetis out there? One of the little
Not
boys
right
looks
now.
up.
But if there are, we'll take care of them too. But have one of these. They're very good.
They're covered in soot, look like absolute shit. But surprisingly, none of them are injured. The adults that were the last to kind of form that barricade and circle the wagons, there's a couple dislocated shoulders, maybe some busted clavicles, but for the most part, folks are alive and well. The children take to the good berries immediately. That's like showing up with pre-cleaned pomegranates right from the fridge, no work, half pound of seeds ready to go. Go ahead and give yourself a D10 inspiration, Kelwraith.
Thank you kindly, good sir.
We're thinking about the chitlins
You gotta
in
think
your
about
class.
children, you know. Lord of Redemption would be no Lord of Redemption. You didn't think about the children.
There are 3 Yeti bodies and 1 large ancient dragon carcass laying before you. Is anyone looking to harvest?
This might be a great time for you to find some exotic ingredients. Actually, you know what? Could we sell things? We still need money. We've only got a couple thousand gold in the bank.
You know someone in the market looking for a dead dragon?
Not the whole dragon,
Dragon
but
teeth, dragon claws,
dragon teeth, dragon horns.
dragon scales.
Scales?
What kind of salesman are you, Caleb? This is a literal gold mine.
Yeah, but
Have you made
easier.
potions
We
with
just wholesale
dragon's
it.
blood before?
We could just wholesale it. They could get the dragon and 3 Yetis, cut him a good deal, and
Money's
be
not
on
in
with it.
wholesale.
What, are we gonna drag the dragon to them? Is this delivery included?
No.
I'm not that
Do
strong.
we just tell them, give us 20,000 gold, there's a dead dragon over here, you'll find it.
They have to supply their own cart.
Oh, such a shyster.
But I mean,
Caleb, get up there and see what you can harvest from this.
Whatever
Put it
you're
this
going
way.
to do, I
We'll
want to
sell it
officially
after I take what I...
unvolunteer myself. Please have at it. Give me ice cubes for all that I can.
First, I'll cherry pick the good stuff, then we'll sell the rest. But don't tell them that.
With
Alright.
you mixing things up all the time, there's got to be some ingredient you haven't used if we have a dragon.
Potions must be doing all right. Did you see me take that hit? I think I froze solid for a minute, and here I am, perfectly fine.
Mara's gonna go over and try
Sure, it
to
was my potion.
cut off some scales.
All right, you want to go for some scales?
Yeah, could be really, really handy to put in some armor since I don't wear much.
You can use survival or nature. Your choice.
Just need 2 scales. That's it.
Going survival. Come on, scale. Oh no!
We are doomed.
Wanted 1 for each.
Yikes.
At least that wasn't during combat.
It's like the first time you've ever tried to fillet a fish. It is absolutely brutalized. Every scale is ruined that you attempt on this piece of hide. It does not go well. That is a failure.
That's
of
what
critical
I-
proportions.
That's what a nat one does.
Critical proportions.
Gazul was going to
I
go
think it's just
the
the
largest of the Yetis and try to make a nice fur, get a nice fur off of it for some warmth.
All right, gonna go for some hide. Survival
And
or
I will-
nature, your choice.
I will use an advantage card.
$21. With ease, you will be able to get yourself a massive Yeti hide. With a 21, you have enough for your coat. And if you can find a craftsman, you have enough to make boots of the Winterlands.
Hell yeah.
Which will give you resistance to cold damage.
Good, because that hurt a lot.
Mara, you should start with something easier. Like the scales are the hardest part on the dragon. Watch this. He's gonna take a dagger and just kind of stab this thing in the stomach, and just try to
Things go
get.
so
He's
well.
going for like he wants like the bile out of the stomach, the acid for potions.
No, he melts. This is where he dies.
Yeah, this is what happened when
All
Sagan
right.
tried to mansplain me in our first fight.
So you're looking for the dragon breath pouch. Go for it. $17. Is that your final roll?
It will not be. We're in a new session, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you are.
Might as well put what do I get? Yeah,
Not anything.
let's put a 10 on that. Sure. Let's see what I get.
A 6. 23. We'll be able to successfully carve out that ancient white dragon breath pouch.
Ooh.
That breath weapon is caused by two glands secreting a mixture of chemicals together that the dragon exhales. They're wrapped together in a small, thin membrane or pouch, which you just harvested carefully. An alchemist prize, membrane and all, and its contents.
Now, carefully put that in my backpack.
Anyone else doing any work?
Kuma will look back and forth and try to make a decision about which one he could possibly get something useful out of. He's gonna kind of look at the hides of the Yeti and look at the dragon and see what the work that's being done. Is there rolling survival? He's gonna try to figure out which one would be the most likely he can get something useful to him as a shapeshifter and as a gunner.
That will be a nature.
Nature?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
A 15. As far as a shifter, there's nothing really that's out there that calls to you other than trying to find some protection from either the elements or trying to find ways to harness the cold in the fashion that they do.
I do like the idea of some protection, some warmth. Does sound really nice, especially the longer we stand out here. Kumo will think back to his family. And he's like, making something out of that fur would be really lovely, I think. He's gonna go up to the Yeti. He's gonna try to carve on one of the other Yetis that Kazul hadn't touched.
Go for it. $15. You two will be able to get yourself a large Yeti hide. However, you will not be able to choose, or you will not have both a large Yeti coat and enough hide to possibly make some fancy boots down the road.
Just enough for one or the other.
Yep.
That's fair. That's not really Kumo's experience, carving. Kazul, you made that look a lot easier than I thought.
Yeah, I'll have to
That's a
give you
lot
some.
trickier than stitching something together.
I have to show you some tips. How to survive in the wild like that.
That's okay. I think I did pretty good.
Not bad though for looks like your first time.
I mean, there's not really creatures this fuzzy, other than, my family back home. They're this big. My aunt, she was big. You saw the thorax on her.
I'd rather not think about the thorax on her. Is everyone finished carving things up?
Wraith's been looking at the maw of this dragon, and he wants to try to extract some teeth to use as arrowheads.
Go for it. Survival or nature? Is that your final roll?
Oh no, not at all. I got a
You got
D10.
that nice little inspo. Yeah.
With an 8.
22.
22, you will be able to get a total of 15 dragon teeth. These individual teeth can range up to 2 to 3 feet in length. They're long, conical, and have a serrated edge. They all have a degree of elemental protection as well, after years of being exposed to the dragon's breath.
But they make good arrows.
No doubt.
And as Kelwraith plucks the last tooth and rolls them up in his piece of leather he has, tucks them away, he's gonna just look at this massive dragon head in front of him. And he turns around to walk away, and then he stops. And he turns back around. They say that the color dragons are inherently evil, but doesn't always have to end that way. He's gonna kneel down. Maybe one day your spirit can come back as perhaps a silver dragon and do some good in the world. And as the Lord of Redemption, he's going to kneel down and say a prayer for that dragon spirit, that they can find redemption.
All right. Using ceremony and the consecration, go ahead and roll Zarel's blade with advantage.
The sword is going to be the death of us. Just saying.
Turn into a dark evil dragon.
You resurrect the dragon. Fight again.
Yeah.
Start over.
Exorcism time.
Say that.
Where's the lich?
Yeah, that's rolling hot. You know what? I'm going to throw my actual D10 on top of that. Outstanding. There we go.
Ooh, look at
That's
that.
how you roll hot.
Look
27.
there, 27. You'll see the runes light up, part of which Kelwraith is traced into the snow and ice. They all kind of glow, and you can feel that positive charge that he's laid around this white dragon. And inside my games, chromatic dragons aren't inherently evil. They have a lineage, but no different than a lineage that a tiefling would have that has never met Asmodeus, or one that has never met Mephistocles. Within this ceremony, you see something, Kelwraith. You look up and you can see across its throat, slowly, one by one, these infernal symbols that fade in almost in like an every other cursive into a different language. This is the perfect time for me to look at your party sheet. Oh, this one, not like Pathfinder. It doesn't tell me all your languages. Damn.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was easy. It made the check so easy. Does anyone know Sylvan?
I do.
You
What?
you see these infernal notes also twist into Sylvan in some sort of odd combination. And as they light up across its throat, they burn through and simply turn to ash as you see them fade away from this dragon's body. Kelwraith, I want you to make a check. It can be history. It can be arcana. It can be religion.
Skilled in religion. I'll go with that. And I would like to burn an advantage card, if I may.
Done.
Go for it. 27. And we
27
come
again.
back from this quick 3-minute ad break, stretch break. We'll see what your 27 gets you.
All right.
Awesome.
The long drum roll.
Getting good at timing these suckers out.
Hey
I will-
Mara, because we'll help you get a pillow off that Yeti.
Scales, baby. But thank you. I'll take a nice fuzzy pillow. Oh, Goose.
I get-
Goose can butter. Right? That's exactly what I want.
Destroy.
'Cause I don't have a
dragon
breastplate.
scales.
It's absolutely what I wanted because I don't have a breastplate.
I know.
That's why I made the joke. She only needs 2. That's all she needs.
I'm trying to figure out what Sayun would do. Like,
So I was
we
thinking,
gotta figure out what he needs.
does he have cold resistance?
Dayun has cold resistance.
Yeah, so he wouldn't need that. I was actually thinking because when Cap was saying use their ability to cause cold, I don't know if Caleb could use their eyes for anything, like the Yeti eyes, because isn't that their stare that did the cold, frightened crap?
They did, yeah.
Yeah, yep. My piercing gaze.
Not that it would do anything, but
So I have like a portable dragon breath
what it sounds like.
pouch. Like,
Or you can make up some dragon breath potions or some shit.
put it on someone's chair like a whoopee cushion at some point.
Just shoots out a giant ice breath.
First town we get to, he's selling that thing. Are you kidding? Oh yes, I have a fully intact dragon's breath pouch here. 2,500 gold.
2,500.
I don't know. Got to be worth a lot, right? Is that not enough?
That's probably the taxes on it.
For some reason, I don't think he pays taxes.
No, the person he's selling it to.
Yeah.
I have to get that bad boy appraised when we get back.
You don't mix it up with your Yeti pillows. Someone lays their head on this thing, it just goes off and freezes everyone.
I'll keep my Yeti hide off of it, but you don't miss it.
Thank God for RTX voice. I would not be able to run tonight if it weren't for these fans in here.
So I don't hear anything.
Now I got RTX voice on me and I have it on everybody else. I forgot that I could do that. I think I'm actually going to save up for that ridiculous 590 card. I'm gonna start burrowing money away.
I'm 90.
The AI processing on that chip is insane. It's huge. So like I'll be able to do, from like a production standpoint, I want to have the ability, no matter what anybody else has, that I can rip out their background, take care of their audio, do the full 9 yards. You can do about,
The fish tank sounds.
yeah.
I don't hear any fish tanks.
That tinkle.
Tinkle?
I'm 39 and I still say I need to go potty. Like,
Can you hear it now? You can hear it? I thought
No.
I had that filled
No.
with crisp. Oh, okay.
All I hear is game.
Yeah, that was a great idea, 40 with the eyes, but I think we only get to harvest one thing per person, because otherwise I'd be diving in trying to carve out more scales.
Well, other people can.
Yes.
No, actually, that's something I was thinking about. I was like, what would Sayun get? This is something Mara brought, Corky brought up when we were heading into break. Like, what would Sayun go for since he's not here? What would he go for? He might go for the eyes for himself.
Yeah, would he be able to use those eyes for maybe like a...
I don't think he's that big of a harvester.
Yeah. Maybe he's just looking for ticks in the other Yeti.
Ezra?
Well,
you want warm
he'd pull
coat?
out some belly meat, make some smoked
yeah,
dragon belly, like pork belly.
Some steaks.
Yeah, you guys,
He'd get some snacks.
I don't even have to make you roll for that. You definitely have as much dragon meat as you want.
Yeah.
Man. Fine dining.
All right. With the 27, Kelwraith, there is a bit of a pit in your stomach kind of drops when you see this combination. It's definitely something that you hoped that you wouldn't see on this voyage. But nonetheless, you finally come face to face with your first entity that you know, in fact, in your heart of hearts, that has a hellstone. The telltale signs are all there. There's no doubt an archfey that has come in contact and has possibly lost their way, corrupted, or is simply a collector. These creatures have been driven by it. Before, where you thought just a white dragon possibly coerting yetis to do its dirty work, you now know that there is a forcer larger than it that is out there. About that time, as Kelwraith is performing the ceremony to the side, that elder has come up to the rest of the group. Oh, thank you for saving the rest of us. We don't know where that poor giant went to. He was overwhelmed by the mountain itself. It pulled him in. He went right through the snow-covered side. Like the avalanche just consumed him. He was leading our pathway forward. And then he was gone. Just gone.
What did that giant look like?
You'll have to speak louder, son. I can't hear you with my ears.
What did that giant look like? It disappeared.
Giant? He had a large white dragon skull helmet and a massive axe.
His name wouldn't have been Harshnag. Did you know?
I'm sorry, can somebody... I'm having trouble hearing you. You speak so softly.
believe you said Harshnag.
Harshnag? I don't know his name. That's what he looked like, though.
Mara, I think that's him.
Sounds like him.
Yeah. I can't imagine many other giants have dragon helmets.
Where was this? What?
He's in
Here,
front
What
of
you pulled
you?
in?
he was leading the way.
Kumo will
And-
drop assisting anyone up the tunnel and immediately go back down, looking in at the bottom.
As you cross over to the other side, the massive valley stands before you. Snow-covered mountainside on either side of the trail. He was pulled into the left side.
You know, my survival has not been that greatest, but trying to use any type of idea of can I find claw marks or drag marks or rocks that have fallen in a certain way that haven't been covered by the snow yet, to see if I can see if there's anything visible.
Kazul,
There's
you
nothing
have a way
there.
with the ground.
Yes, I have a lot of
You-
eyes, and
Sense anything?
let me. What I can see.
We send one of your friends.
Holy Jesus.
That's a lot of eyes. That is all the seeing.
31. Kazul, you don't see shit. You go to trace and think that you can find some giant tracks, but there's nothing left. From the boulders that have rolled down to the other side to the fresh powder that lays on top of the mountainside. Even with your background in tracking, it's as if he's vanished.
Elraith's been standing there mulling things over in his mind, trying to connect the dots, and I'm afraid there's deep magic at work here.
Roll
This
an Arcana
dragon
check.
is Not... This dragon was not merely just a beast trapping these people. He was guided by another's hand. And I fear that it is no coincidence that Harshnag was pulled away while this was all happening. There's a being from the Fae out there that is running these events.
Is that why he wasn't home when we visited? On the way back?
We lost time. We don't know what happened. For all that we know, they sat down to dinner and thought that we never walked through the doorway. Harshnag also said that this was all very new to him. His ascension is one that has come quick. Managing the multiverse is no easy task. But they've identified him. They said it was him. So he's obviously come back. at some point in time, you say that there's Archfey magic. Who knows? This whole process of merging with Galaadluuran is a very, very powerful force. It's not the first time that someone's tried to tap into it. Kazul, it's about that time that your 31 doesn't yield you what you're looking for, but you smell fresh water.
Oh, I couldn't find Harshnag, but water. Fresh water.
Fresh water. Out here, maybe in glacial form,
Oh, not even that.
Oh, no. No, maybe you did. Kelwraith, maybe this isn't so as magical as we think it is.
What do you have in mind?
Something very stupid. Caleb, are you in the mood for blowing something up?
Of course. Now that we don't have to risk blowing people up, and I don't need waivers signed.
Well, I can't make any guarantees, but I would like you to load up something that goes boom, please. Before we do this, Ezra's gonna kind of stare back at the dragon and seeing Mara just absolutely still butchering this. Oh my god. Is that what you want? You just want some of the scales? You've been sitting over... Oh god. He will animate his ancestral sword and fly it over in your direction. I'm not getting my own hands dirty, but I know at least to bring something sharper than what you've brought. And I will roll to see.
Can I give you the help action for advantage?
Typically I would, but I don't know how you would help. You're a little bit focused over in the front, and Mara's rolled a 1, so
Gotcha.
Yeah.
this is going to be, this is like her last ditch. I will roll my
Really
spell
being there?
attack.
I mean, generally, it doesn't have to be the sharpest with how hard I hit.
Not very precise though.
No.
One of everything if you'd like one.
Yeah, we've got so many cards.
I will go ahead and I will roll an inspiration on this roll, but I'm going to use one of my own bardic inspirations, and I'm going to check a D10. I know I have a D8.
Oof.
like I'm cursed.
I mean, they just need to be 2 scales. It doesn't need to be a whole thing.
Oh. Maybe I need to get this thing sharpened myself. God. And I will send over and like, I will sharpen this edge over here. I will use one of my lucks for you to try to get some dragon scales. This is it. This is my last roll. 2 for the money. 1 for the show.
He stabs Mara. He stabs Mara.
Meant to be.
Absolutely.
It's meant to be.
Fucking stabs me.
It's meant to be. As we have totally destroyed this hide.
Yeah.
Some
I redeem the
things,
soul because the body is destroyed.
some things just aren't meant to be, dear. I don't think it was our fault. I think it was just too much hero in you, really.
Yeah, no, I mean, I did a number on it when I killed it, but
Yeah.
thank you for trying, Ezra.
Like I said, it's
Thank you.
not much of an outdoorsman. As he pulls the ancestral blade back. So much help you are, Father. Anyone trying to grab anything else? Caleb, are you going to try for the heart? Or any of the blood? You're the main one that's looking for these other spare parts.
Yeah, I didn't realize we could keep going. I definitely want to try to get some of the blood.
All right,
Got a bunch of empty vials.
go for it. And right on the money. DC is 10. You'll be able to get 9 vials of white dragon blood.
And then, yeah, I guess we'll try for the heart too.
All right, so just to let you know, it is the top of the food chain, hardest thing to get.
All right, we might as well use the advantage card then. Still survival.
Survival or nature.
Oh damn, we could have been using nature. Jesus.
If you listened.
Yeah.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Oh, he's much better at that.
Is 28 your final number?
Oh no, we'll use a.
You got an 8 and a 6.
We'll use the 8. Although I have a feeling.
3.
31.
Hoping it was
31.
You just get there. The DC is 30. The dragon
That's what I
heart.
figured it was 30.
Go ahead and
Divination.
put that dragon heart. I mean, well, we've torn up the scales.
I know. I was like, Mara walks away and just kicks one of the dragon claws and be like, fine, I didn't want any of you anyways.
But it's a big dragon. It's a very big dragon. Caleb, I will allow you. There's still scales. There's wings. There's the horns. There's the bones. There's
Caleb.
I mean this.
Caleb.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
and I'm good at.
I've
this.
never fought in dragons, but from tales of old, they say the eye can see anything, can see into people's souls.
Be here a while, I guess, cutting this thing up. But I mean, I really feel bad for Mara over there, watching her just destroy this thing. So I'm gonna I gotta try to get her a couple scales.
Go for it.
Hey,
So
checking underneath the bottom of the leg, you know, where nobody saw them.
With the 26, Caleb with ease harvests some dragon scales.
Look at all these scales. How many did you need, Mara?
and where did you get those?
Oh, off the dragon. Where do you think?
If you're able to find yourself
five
a
gold each, you could have some. No. You know what? These were on the house. You did make sure I didn't die fighting this thing.
I've saved your life a few times.
there's enough scales to make either some dragon scale mail or a shield. Unfortunately for Mara, whatever you use will be only ornamental and decoration.
I was hoping.
To be honest, you'll be able to make whatever kind of cool decoration that you wish with some scales just for your own like personal flavor, but a Yeti hide is what you're looking for.
I know a little bit
Like I
about
could make
that.
some cool bracers.
Bracers, some boots with the fur, all kind of
Oh,
hot barbarian winter shit, like
Nope.
just right out of the Veil Instagram account.
oh my God! Yes, 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 yes. Can I try to
having
get some Yeti hide?
Having seen Ezra fail miserably to help her, really feeling bad for her now. Kazul will offer up some help if he can. Or if you like, I can show you how to be precise.
I mean, at this point, she has failed so hard, I bet she would probably just go ahead and ask Caleb for that role and let him do his thing.
Sure, why not now?
But we will honor Kazul's, he's going to be, on the other hand, stretching that Yeti hide because, you know, hey, extra set of hands, always helpful. Go ahead and roll with advantage on the Yeti for the hide.
Oh,
I'm just cursed. Anything to do with me tonight, y'all?
Hey, he needed it. Otherwise, it would have been a 1.
Advantage.
That's crazy. You will be able to get yourself a large Yeti hide.
yeah, I will obviously give that tomorrow.
Thank you, Caleb.
Oh, my hands are getting tired cutting all this stuff up. What anything else look good to any of you guys?
Alright, Ezra, do you guys know what wings would be used for?
It's a big ass wing.
Those are big wings.
I mean, they kind of naturally
Hand
look.
glider.
I was thinking they naturally look like the materials you could use for a cloak.
Yeah, they're leatherish in nature. But God, they're a bitch to cut off.
Kevith mentioned the eyes. You know what? Let me try to pull out an eyeball. Get all up in there. This little pocket knife. And
There it
that'll
is.
be the end of
Oh! That dragon is cursed. And you are done harvesting.
this. Yeah.
Wow.
It was a good run.
Wow.
Caleb, you had to cut around the eye, and you don't stab it right into the eye.
I thought it would pull out after.
No.
I would pull.
I think
For
that's
someone
one
so
of the
smart.
I think that's
Those
the
are 5
worst.
ones.
Yeah, I think it's the worst
5
harvesting I've
ones.
ever seen. That is so
I just
unlucky.
went and counted.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I just looked over and I saw my face is so hot. It's the color of my shirt.
Yeah, it's getting red. It's warm in them
Yeah,
rhinos.
Get some
I'm good.
electrolytes.
I'm not heat stroking out for the folks that remember when I heat stroked out on Mixer. I'm good. The tunnels are not closing in on me. I have a nice fan right over here and a bunch of cool water. I'm good. And I'm still sweating, so that's a good sign.
Oh yeah. You
Good.
stop sweating, and you've got problems.
Stop sweating. It's close to game over. Yeah. I'm over here. I'm slowly turning into a strawberry. Which I don't want to derail this, but did anybody else know about strawberry onions? I just found out about this for the first time. So they always sell them in farmers markets because they can't make enough to sell to like a grocer or anything, but they plant a row of onions in between the strawberries and they grow huge and they're pink and they're sweeter than Vidalias.
Are they normal like a white onion, or is it a?
I don't know what it is, but it
kind?
grows super sweet. So I'm gonna caramelize the shit out of some.
It's a Savannah and a Vidalia crossbreed.
Wild.
I gotta look this up because I just got 2 more 4x8 foot raised beds, and I'm doing one entirely strawberries because I've been going through 4 pounds of strawberries a week right now.
Yo, hey, look that stuff up.
I am, because I need that, and I've wanted to try onion.
With no more harvesting left and only an inclination of where fresh water might reside back behind this snow cap. Oh, Caleb, have you brought your biggest boom?
Oh, let's see what I got. I mean, I don't. Sure, I can mix something up that'll go boom.
Caleb, add a few of these, and I'm gonna give you some of those exploding bugs. Whatever you mix up.
Hey, can you pull your mic a bit closer to you? You're starting to cut off. Thank you.
How about now? Do I
Perfect.
sound good?
Yes.
All right. So, Kazoo's gonna. How about a few of these, and he's gonna hand you a few of those exploding bugs for you to mix into your concoction.
Ooh.
Well,
Or my Eldritch Blast cantrip.
between you and me, this isn't the first time I've mixed bugs in my potions.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that, but whatever you do to make sales.
The glittery carrot is anything that sparkles.
All I ever do is try to raise Black Ops up, but his slouch always defeats me, no matter what.
Yeah.
I feel Sayun keeps leaning over.
It's truly the final boss.
That and the microphone with the going away.
But I can bring as many as these as I need, so whatever you need, let me know.
All right.
Go ahead and make your ranged attack with your crossbow at the side of this mountain. As you fire off this arrow that has these greenish, glowing glass globules on the back of it, with one alchemist fire charge set in the front of the arrow, you see this thing, and it's so heavy. It kind of comes out like a potato cannon. It's like, it's got that slow arc before it comes down and it hits, and it just, it makes the most 10 out of 10 diver sound as it hits the side of this mountain and sinks. and then just the entire side of the mountain explodes, but it doesn't go side to side how you think. There's not a large sheet that cuts off at the top and rolls down. It just sinks. And you see the opening of a large cavern in front of you. Looking down, you can see this pocket of glacial melt in the side of the mountain. Floating out there on the largest piece of ice that you see in front of you, the infernal and sylvan symbols light up vertically across it, all the way to the top. And as you all just kind of step forward, finally, those howling winds of winter slowly but surely calm down into the stillness that is this ice cavern dungeon of which your friend has been hauled off into.
Good news, because there was indeed water. Look at this place.
What could have caused this?
Look at the symbols in the middle. It looks just like the ones around the portal.
It appears Harshnag went this way, or was taken this way, well, one way or the other. I don't know about you, but I think we need to find him, but my powers are waning. That dragon took a lot out of my sails.
I'm not feeling too great either, Kilwraith, to be honest.
To rest. Take shifts.
It is not as windy in here, that's for sure. It looks like we have enough Yeti pelt to make a sleeping bag, a temporary bed.
I can take the first watch.
I would rest easy with you taking the watch, that is for sure, Mara.
Agreed.
Yeah, I know. Took a lot out of all of us, but I'm not feeling that bad.
We don't have to do this alone. As Ezra literally points back to the campsite behind us. I think we should lean on our new friends. Shall we?
Agreed. They seem the good sort.
We did just save them, so.
That chili did look good.
One of them might not be burned completely to a crisp, sitting over the fire that long.
Have a lot of dragon to cook as well.
Did you say chili? They're not making chili out of the Yetis, though, right? That's the worst type of chili.
I mean, we tenderize the dragon pretty well.
Indeed. Let's focus on the sleep part, shall we? As you guys make your way back, there are more than enough individuals in this encampment to hold vigil for you. You will not need to take shifts. You guys can wait just enough to regain your faculties back. Go ahead and click long rest on your character sheets.
Well, that feels so good. Long rest, I needed it.
Watching the party sheet go back to green and not deep red is really nice to see.
And
We were all pretty dead. I think we had 25 hit points for like 4 of us.
Goose is still a frozen block now. Not anymore.
I feel like we rotisserie Goose over the heat. Just keep rotating him until he melts.
whoa, 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 whoa! I'm good. I'm back. Hold on. As he he jumps back over into one of the covered wagons. Just where I like to be. He's laying in between Mara and Ezra. You guys collect your things. The rest of the party, I hope you find him. We would go, but we don't have much left. We need to get to Kelkaviak and sell these supplies. Otherwise, this will be all for naught. Thank you for your help.
Thank you for telling us about Harshnag. We'll go look for him.
While you
May
were
the
asleep,
heavens
we...
bless your journey.
Thank you. We removed the horns from the Yetis. Hopefully, if you get in over your head, someone will be able to hear you. And the old man's gonna pass over 2 horns of those Yetis. And they've actually been engraved on the sides. Interesting enough, if anyone knows either Goliath or Giant,
To learn a language.
the ruins seem appropriate but strange to you. He'll hand those 2 horns, and while they're seemingly like connected to one spot in the middle where you put your lips up to it and they curl out on either side and project. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As you guys all walk up to the opening inside this glacier pocket, the presence of dread fills into your chest. There's something heavy about this place. There is an entire glacial river in front of you that you must cross to get to the other side.
How far across is the river?
"60 feet.
Oof. Well, I'm no bird.
Kumo, how high up is the sea?
The ceilings
Sorry.
in this area are tall, but close and get to about 30 feet the further you get in.
Kumo, is there anything that you could try to do with the webbing, like what you tried to do when the rocks had fallen?
I can only make about 20 feet of rope at a given time. And then another like 20 feet of web area, but nothing to cover this distance.
Do about 20 feet of swamp as well.
Do you have any bugs that spit things, Kazul?
I can make spiders. I mean, maybe if that would assist.
Well, how many spiders can you make? Because if we could all make some rope, we
I
can
can do
do
three giant spiders at once.
Well, if they would be willing to listen to me, we could make about 80 feet of rope.
I think I can convince them to listen to you, fellow spider.
Depending on how, Killwraith, you can fly, so you could just carry the rope over to the other side. I wouldn't have to try to figure out if I could climb on that icy ceiling in here.
I do have this hover potion also.
You have a what?
I could just kind of hover over to the other side, I guess.
And you were not going to tell us about this?
How long have you had this?
Did tell you. Oh, not too long. 2 battles.
Is this what you
maybe?
do when you're supposed to be fighting? You sit there and mix potions, and then you put them in your pocket sometimes.
If it's not,
I
you get them at
don't
the
know
moment.
why you are all surprised that he can make potions that do things.
I don't think it's so much surprise that he can do it, it's just that he always happens to have the right thing at the right time.
Let's count our blessings then, shall we?
Yes, quite lucky.
Mar, hold my rifle. Because we'll go ahead. Bring the spiders. Let me talk to them.
All right, as I will now summon giant spiders.
All right.
Best web
Okay.
making spiders I can make.
All right.
With summoning, hold on. Let me talk about the mechanics of this before you go into a hardcore in-depth RP that I shit all over.
I just thought it was a cool idea.
The spider
is a
freeze
good-
to death instantly.
It is a good idea. I
They,
just want you to know mechanically what you're getting into before you get into cool story. So you're going to try to make the longest silk rope that you can possibly make. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is a single rope that you're constructing, of which will take someone taking to the other side and attaching it to something. And then it will require also the party trying to transverse this silk rope.
Just a couple pieces.
So,
Some of the party.
go ahead.
That sounds hard.
Scene is yours.
How big is your hover potion hover thing work? How does that work, Caleb?
How big
Just
is
make
my
a person
potion?
hover?
Well, I've been told it's pretty big potion, but it's only one for one person, and it'll last an hour. I mean,
So
Pour it on something.
does it make
I'm not
a
sure it
person
works
hover if
like-
they
I think you
swallow
have
it,
to
or is it topical where we
ingest
can
it.
rub it on something and make something
no,
hover?
it's a potion that you drink. Have you never tried a
What do they-
potion?
Topicals.
So, just from my understanding here, is if you're going to drink something and hover for an hour, we probably want somebody that could hold and act as a shuttle car between the two sides a few times. And I'm not saying anything against you, Caleb, but Mara's a little stronger than you. He probably could hold people a little bit more distance than you can.
Okay, here's the deal. I can bring someone with me while I go through my dimension door. I'm assuming we're going to try to bring you, Kumo. Since you're the one with the web skills, correct?
Yes. I can walk on them pretty well. So I can
Well,
help people across.
that sounds fantastic. Let's do that then, shall we?
Get in too much trouble, I can always summon the swamp. I can also move it every few seconds, about 60 feet.
In this scenario, that will not be possible.
All right.
All right, I will cast my 4th level spell, Dimension Door, and I will grab Kumo's hand.
Hold on 1 second, Ezra. Let's get the rope built first, before we disappear.
Psst. That's the
It's
sound that it
okay.
makes. It's like a PSI going off. Do you have enough of that now?
He's gonna hand over his rifle to Mara and transform into spider form, and then look at the other spiders. All right, listen. What we're gonna do is everyone's gonna put out all their silk, and then what we're gonna do is braid it. And you want to braid it in a 4-braid pattern over 20 feet, and we're gonna interlock it. He's just gonna lay it all out to them, and then what we're gonna do is 2 half hitches at each end, so it doesn't disconnect. You got it?
All this
Okay,
shattering and 4 spiders just
It's
doing their thing.
It's just-
Ezra's like, Jesus, Lathander, Christ. They put these things up in like minutes. And it does. It's about a minute later before this massive braided silk rope has been constructed. Oh, God. Are you gonna stay? Like, and I'm like, I grab one of your fuzzy like arms, and I'm like, are you going to stay like that? Are you going to change? I don't know. I'm sorry, that's kind of rude. I did.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's go.
Okay. And I open up the door, and I drag this tarantula with me as we pop out to the center. As that rope all of a sudden is like, as it appears strung out between us, Mara holding the other end of it. Kumo, you will be able to attach with ease over here towards the center.
As soon as I attach it, you just see Kumo immediately just start hauling off in spider form, just like he's just taking a walk on a spider web, like he does, as he has since childhood, and he just takes off back across the water, back to help shuttling people, like acting as like the shuttle on a big weaving device going back and forth. He's going to just transit it just like he remembers his family making tapestries. He's going to act as the shuttle on the thread, just running back and forth.
I'm going to lower, what I'm going to do is Kumo's going to help lower the DC. I need athletic checks from Caleb, Mara, Kazul, and Kelwraith. Kumo's going to lower the DC to 10.
Oh boy.
Still daunting for me.
Yeah. That's still not easy. My -1 athletics here.
Me too.
Oh, look at those 11s.
Oh.
Look at the 11s.
Oh.
That 10.
Oh!
It's not graceful. It's
Oh,
not graceful.
jeez.
They can do it.
Caleb, you still have your D6?
Oh my God.
Do this.
Or reroll.
Everyone is just barely inching across as Kumo's assisting, and Caleb gets about halfway there and looks down and sees the silk sagging down to this ice water that surely would only provide maybe a minute being stuck in before being turned into a literal ice cube. You rolling an inspiration on that?
Yeah. I'm gonna use the 6.
6. Oh.
And then
Oh no.
This will take your reaction, Kumo.
Just
Grappling
Feeling-
fuzzy legs around him.
feeling him slip, I just try to reach out with both of my back legs. Since I wasn't quite watching him with my front eyes, I was just kind of just holding my legs up with him. I feel him slip. I'm just going to shove my other legs out and just try to grab him and bear hug him with my back legs.
Sleight of hand. I rolled for Sayun, but Sayun literally, between his tail and the other crap that he has, just, he goes across it once underneath, hangs from his tail on it, shrugs, gets up on top, does the Jack Sparrow walk across the other end. This is all happening juxtaposition of Caleb about to lose his shit over to the side. Kumo, you are able to scoop him up and carry him in the spider cradle as you kind of make your way across and over to the other side.
As we get there, I'll transform back and thank you, Mara. Can I have my rifle back?
Oh.
Can we coil this rope up and keep it?
Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. You got a 60-foot spider rope.
Rope.
Oh yeah.
I think this
When you guys get to the other side, you begin to feel shifting and a bit of shaking on this kind of icy beach front. And you begin to see a handful of multi-legged creatures racing up from the icy water. What do you guys do?
Kazula, are those yours?
I don't think so. My spiders never went into the water.
Well,
One of them
what are they-
splashes up and out of the water as you see this massive, giant ice crab surface as another one surfaces up behind it.
Everyone get to high ground. See if we can hide up in the rocks above it.
And a third clattering on the other side.
Let's get moving then.
I feel we've stumbled into their territory.
Take a quick stretch break as these ice crabs come up on either side. You guys got 3 minutes.
Oh my god.
Crab rave. Ice crab rave.
That's what
I can just
thinking of.
imagine the drool coming out of Sayun's mouth right now, just thinking all those crab legs.
Seafood and spider legs and... Damn it, Quirky, I called it.
Crab Rangoon.
No crabs. Those are crab-like.
Oh god, that's terrifying. I'm gonna go refill this water.
I'm getting there. Oh, if has anyone redeemed or found the Hellstone card yet? To your knowledge?
I think so. No, it still shows one left.
Okay. The Hellstone is still out there. Can't wait for someone to find it. I hope someone cool finds it. Give us a cool story with that.
Right?
A little-
My friend was like,
Witch on it.
I've got more money than sense. He was like, I was like, you haven't even watched the stream, but when I told him the concept, he's like, I'm just gonna buy cards.
I'm buying all the cards. I'm gonna get those cards.
Empty.
Right? I was like, actually, I just redeemed. I gotta redeem.
Man,
this
Hatter, I would be
goodies.
terrified if you find it.
Oh God, no! If that's an auto veto. Hattie, what you would create is a nightmare. It could be really interesting.
Oh, it'll be fun.
So
So many shenanigans.
I booked our rooms for GCX.
When is that? I need to take those days off.
Yeah, you should do that. You should probably. You also need to like find flights and.
My cat was looking at that. But what are the days? This is in August, right?
It's
Yeah,
middle
it's
August, isn't it?
It is August. I think it's for some reason the 14th, 15th. Nope, 16th, 17th.
But we were going, what, Wednesday?
Yeah, so 16th, 17th is a Friday, Saturday. But I
Yeah.
got the rooms from Wednesday to Sunday. We can always drop if we don't go Wednesday, but I definitely want to be there Thursday.
Let me check something. So 16th is the first day.
I need to figure it out, especially if I'm changing jobs. I don't know, man.
It'll definitely be a little different this time, you know. Me and Hyro both will have our wives and kids, so
I know.
my wife's like, you can still hang out at night. You know, we have a 1-year-old, so
Yeah.
my wife goes to bed at. I laugh sometimes. It's like 8 o'clock in bed. Like, she's like, I'll probably go to bed at 8 o'clock with him, and you can go do what you want to do.
That's
Of
awesome.
course, I worked the 16, 17, 18 weekend, right? That means I gotta burn
Either
my
way,
entire
Oh
weekend.
no, I guess you could have just born. If you had Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, then you would have just had to burn Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah,
If you even come Wednesday. I don't know.
yeah, we'll see. Nice thing is I got Monday, Tuesday off. The following Monday, Tuesday, so not in a hurry to get back. Although Cat probably needs to work, so we shall see.
Be here for this. May 5th I won't be here, and possibly May 12th.
That's TX.
We're extending our cruise another 5 days.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, my wife would probably know the days, because she is the planner. I just go on things.
June 17th.
When I go to GCX by myself, it's like last minute book a flight that costs $4 out of the
Yeah,
cheapest
exactly.
airport, and it's at the worst hours, and that plane may fall out of the sky, and I'm not allowed to bring luggage, but that's how I fly.
That's what I think I would do. Thanks, Allegiant Air.
Yep.
Like, what's the cheapest airport that I can pick you up at
Yep.
on the way there?
Listen, you're gonna make a left off the highway, and you're gonna see this dirt runway.
Flying the
My
dog
plane
shit
will land there.
skies.
Plane will drop me off. My luggage is being FedExed.
Just Amazon some clothes for delivery. That's all you need.
Right to the resort. Just go to the front desk, be like, I believe y'all have a package for me.
I mean, I Instacarted an entire grocery order to the hotel. It's fantastic.
Okay, are you guys gonna run towards the high ground?
Caleb's definitely going to do that because Caleb's still not a fighter.
If Obi-Wan has taught us well, it's to have the high ground.
Yeah.
I'll go
Cool.
last.
Kuma always takes the high ground.
All right. As you guys race forward up to try to get as much high ground as you can possible, either sides of the walls begin to shake as you see them unfurl with massive ice shields stand two large ice golems blocking either way as you see those runes light up above. These golems guard the entrance to what you saw as you ascended up to a massive frozen dungeon. I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Oh, they want to fight. Okay, yeah. Great.
Don't pick a fight with the golems unless they fight first. Maybe they'll help us.
Yeah, our new
I don't
best
think they're helping
friends.
us. Alright, they
Hey,
have a
stay
big
positive.
sword.
Yeah, I'm here for that sword.
The sword is so big, I couldn't even get it into the
Can't even
token,
get the whole
dude.
thing in there.
Maybe if like a piece of the crossguard breaks off, you can use that as a sword.
I will burn a relentless if we got one.
We've got time.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, you got
I'm
days.
also going to burn a relentless.
Come on,
Sure.
someone get on top of the order. Why
Much
is it always
improvement,
me?
Ezra. Much improvement.
Well, I'll burn a relentless as well. Although every time I do,
Are you sure?
yeah, I'm gonna.
You get less?
Usually I get a nat 1, and me and RoBear go last.
Oh no, I rolled a 2 for Sayun.
Oh no.
We'll go ahead and burn one for
Relentless.
Sayun as well.
Heard?
God, much better.
Slightly more better.
Oh yeah, I went down.
See, that's what happens. Come on, relentless.
Like,
Okay.
There you go.
We went up.
I like
We've
them.
increased.
See
That's the
what
first time in this campaign that a relentless hasn't bit me in the ass.
You rolled so low, finally.
Oh, I'm not last.
Not bad.
In the middle of this pack of bad guys.
Mara,
Is it always me?
cause
'Cause
you are a
damage
barbarian.
mommy.
I know. It's literally
You go-
always
Can
me.
you go solo the 2 golems real quick?
Yeah, right? I'm just gonna solo these dudes.
Hits their leg so hard it just
Action.
shatters.
You gonna get up there, nat 20 it.
Yeah, I go right and lead left as I run up to go ahead and smack at this big boy. Let me go ahead, hold on. Alright, so we've got rage on. And I'm gonna frenzy, but I'm not going to
Relentless.
yeah.
Reckless.
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 Sorry.
Reckless, yeah. But I
I knew what you
will
meant.
I will for the first one, I'm gonna try actually yeah, for the first hit, let me see if I can Great Weapon Master. See if we can get an idea.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
no.
That's
I'm
Oh
cursed.
no.
regardless.
I'm
of
cursed.
Great
I
Master.
I was going to complain that I gave her these dragon scales and she doesn't step in front of me. She steps in front of everyone else, doesn't protect me. But now I'm just glad she's not going to hit me in the head.
right?
Boom, sinks the axe in. It takes every bit of you to pull this thing back out. You lose one of your swings. Swing one more time.
Yeah. Let's try.
There you go. There it is. That's how
Let's
you rebound.
go. Nice rebound.
20. Oh my god. And that's Great Weapon Mastered.
Do you get that swing back now?
And then do I hit the little full crit button?
I think it rolled critical because it was a nat 20.
Yeah.
So that
Okay.
is critical damage.
So then what we will also go ahead and do though, because it was a crit, we are absolutely, as you see that the darkness start pouring out of Mara and start sweeping up the ice golem.
That when you click the little critty.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Oh, it's the dice. The
No,
little
I did,
dice.
yeah, I was like, I did not mean to take damage.
Keep rolling them.
And then as that blackness consumes them, you just see it kind of pulsate.
Radiant smite of smitiness. Damn, man, really wanted you to keep those ones, apparently.
Right? I'm a one magnet tonight.
When you made that first swing, Mara, you realized this thing is immune to slashing damage. It is only your critical swing that allows this to sink in. On your axe, the 45 slashing damage will apply. All of it. The necrotic has no effect and does 0 damage, as there is no life force to steal from this icy golem. Your divine smite finds its entry point and shatters in. All of your radiant applies.
Yeah, I just look back and kind of, guys, don't slash it. It has no soul. That's the end of my turn. Woof.
Kumo, seeing the defenses are incredible.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Kumo, seeing what Mara is up against, turns around. Well, we have to clear a path in case we have to go back down. And he'll take aim on the crab that's approaching on Caleb's side. And he will T for target and take a fire with his fiery shot that he still has built up from last combat in his rifle, and see if it has any damage on behind. And we're going to... Did I apply it to the right person? Probably not. Nope, it applied to that guy because I didn't target the right thing first. Sorry. All right, applied to me. Sharpshooter. Sweet. I can do it eventually. Then we'll fire off the round. 20 to hit on the crab.
20 hits.
And fires off that fire round.
Oh yeah, nice rolls.
Woo. Having sharpshooter up is nice.
All right. Piercing. As the ice cracks and your bullet finds purchase, it takes all 27 points of piercing and double on the fire.
Oh, these guys don't like fire, just like the dragon didn't. And Kumo will rack in another round and fire it off again. 15 to hit this time.
That 15 is their AC.
There we go, locked in. Another 30 points there. 25 on piercing.
Good
and 5 more
rolls.
damage.
Good rolls. That plus 17 is wicked.
You'll see Kumo's hand pop out of his coat and whip out his little pistol. Take one more fire at him with the sidearm. 22. And a little pew. Sharpshooter still up.
Little pew pew.
Pew pew.
And you will bloody that thing. As all 21 points apply. Shell, icy carapace cracking open.
All these back guys, we can hit them. Just keep an eye out on the golems. Caleb, that's what I could do. I'm sorry.
Kelwraith, you're up. Kazul, you're on deck.
Hillwraith is gonna charge to the left. Up to these crabs that Drake just shot. And I guess he's gonna have to go like there. Actually, no, he doesn't have to do that. What am I doing? There's fine.
Look at their little troll face. They're like, meh,
Yeah.
meh, we're ice crabs. Meh, 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 meh.
I think I hear Beaker every time I see them.
Dude, it's got a very Beaker face going on there, dude. Meh, meh.
And since he is facing this Crabicle alone, he is first going to use to see if he can use his insightful fighting against it. Does this automatically do? I don't know. Just tells me. All right, so I need to make a insight check against their deception check to see if I can sneak attack without having someone flanking them. So there's my insight. Oof, low roll against their deception.
Oh, crab deception. I bet it's not strong.
Probably not. Oh, thank.
It's a minus. It's a -4.
Oh my god.
It's enough. All right.
Almost roll.
Fooling nobody.
It literally
And he's
can only
gonna,
beat you by rolling a nat 20.
Yeah, that's correct. And he's gonna unsheath Zarel's blade, and he runs his hand down the blade real quick, and you're gonna see it ignite as he uses green flame blade
Green flame blade.
on this here Crabicle. And this will be that's the sword's damage. Green flame blade damage. Oh, stop it. I don't want that.
The radiant and the piercing all apply.
And then the lead crab there will take takes 5 fire damage, and his buddy there will take, it's supposed to be 10 for the buddy because it's plus my casting modifier, which is 5.
All right, so it takes 10.
Did they take double fire? Was that double fire on the crab? Or no? Or it was just full? I can't remember what Drake's fire did.
I wrote down double damage on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Five more and 10 more.
And then lead crab will take the sneak attack of an extra 10 piercing. And
Lead
Colossus,
crab is
since he
looking
wasn't
rough.
And Colossus, because he wasn't at max, he'll take another 7.
That crab is on death's door.
And then I will take my second swing, which is just a standard stabby stab, and it'll do whatever that is.
We don't have your second stab set up.
What do you mean?
Because I need to take off part of the damage. On the second.
Yep.
Give me 1 second to go find that.
Queen Flame Blade.
Queen Flame Blade. Brought here together today by Queen Flame Blade.
What is the plus to your sword? It's 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So I take off 10 from that. All right. It does 13.
All right. And that is
13 is exactly the points left. DTD.
So he charges up, and you just see that green fire arc down the blade as he goes into that first crab. And it's like, you know, a claw coming in, and he parries and swivels and spins. And as he spins, he cuts up and severs an entire crab off of claw off the other side. As that first crab ignites in that green fire, and you just see it kind of like melt away.
Let's go.
And that's my turn, because I can only attack 2 times.
Gazool.
Alright. Seeing Mara get a little worried about that golem, Kazul is going to attempt to send out some just normal fireflies at that giant golem. Target, if it matters, and casts Fairy Fire. A big boy.
All right, just one. Got it.
Yeah, it can only hit the one. Because 20 foot. I'm assuming this thing's bigger than a 20-foot square.
It will fail.
Sweet. Now anybody has advantage when they attack that bad boy. Bonus action. I will quicken spell and send out Goose in front of this crab in front of Ezra to protect us as a giant scorpion.
Let's go. Giant scorpion going out. All right. Get that summons, baby.
Get it, Goose. Need you back in the fight.
Which one you put the scorpion on?
Over here on the right side.
On a crab?
Yep.
All right. Okay. Scorpion going in. It's going to go for its claw and then its sting. I feel like we're on a YouTube video right now. Giant scorpion versus giant ice crab. Who will win?
Absolutely here for it.
Animal Kingdom death battles.
Yo, 19. Let's go.
Oh.
Minimum damage.
No, you're kidding me.
Yikes, that's a 3. The claw is shit. It's
The stinger's
Oh.
where it's at.
yeah, the stinger's where it's at. If the target, let's see here. It's gonna try to escape.
Oh snap! Capturing that claw.
Most of the time the claw just never hits. So we're happy about it. Yeah, it's gonna make a strength save. It's not a big one, but it's, it's an honest living. Yeah, it'll escape. I figured freaking big boy. Big boy does, big boy does.
Probably better at that than intimidation. Or, no, charisma.
All right, here is the good one. Here comes the sting. Ooh, let's go.
go.
17 hits. All right. Let's see if we can poison the hell out of this thing.
On save.
Con save coming in. 43 points. Yes.
Who rolled out that 2 on my screen,
Oh.
or that 20 on my screen? Who scared me?
We know the piercing all applies. Let's see poison damage. Can it be poisoned? Yes, it can be. 32 points of poison damage.
Nice.
Big turn for the scorpion. And that's
my turn.
Kazul's turn. Which crab is up? Oh, it's this crab. Here we go. The epic battle continues.
There we go.
Great, we just got canceled by PETA because we're crab
Good.
and scorpion violence.
For her ice crab versus scorpion death match.
Who
Believe
gets to
that
hold the
hits.
tiger at the end?
Holy shit.
Ooh. Ooh.
Maybe got some pinchy too.
No, the giant scorpion is now.
Grappled.
Yes, it is grappled in one claw. It's going to take 42 points, 27 bludgeoning, and 15 cold.
Dang.
Oh, the scorpion is hurting. Yeah, it's held in that one claw. So it's going to shift him into that claw, and he's going to move on up. And since you spawned it, it's coming for Kazul.
He just pushes Ezra aside with his giant scorpion club. Get out of the way.
Here comes the claw. Let's go. 13 will not hit. All right. What do you guys want Sayun to do?
Knowing Sayun's character and his protective nature and his, he always wants to prove himself, he would probably approach the other ice golem, honestly, and go wacky with his radiant staff of goodness.
Or you'd help
Super
Mara.
Satan.
There's no
Think you-
spot right here.
Well, Zero is in this chat, correct? Zero, where are you going?
Going left or right, bud?
No,
He was
left
like,
or
I wish I
right.
could play. Well, you can type your directions.
Stick and
Well,
moves.
that does not explain much, but
Left or right, dude? Left or right?
give me an L or an R.
Yeah.
He just types run away.
Pull a Kayla.
All right.
He's
All
right.
right.
He's backing Mara.
He's backing Mara up. All right.
Advantage.
He's gonna go in with the staff, quarter staff. Let's go.
There's fairy fire on that guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh my god, I channel Seyun's rolls with a
inspiration?
2 and a 3.
Jeez.
Yowza.
Actually,
15. That just misses, right?
Dude, we're not putting an inspiration on a 2 or a 3.
Yeah.
We're just gonna chalk that one up to
Well, 15 was a crap. We don't know about this guy yet.
yeah, we don't know what the
Oh,
AC
that
on
was
this
the
guy
clan.
is
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Mara Nat 20'd.
after Nat wanting.
How about a 23? Will that get
23 does not hit.
Oh.
D6 in it?
Go ahead and give me a D6. Mark it off.
Got this.
There we go.
Full 6. 29 does hit.
Oh my! I thought you were gonna.
That's
say
good to hear.
Like, we're screwed.
As you see Seyun miss that first time, swing that bow staff back around, target the knee. He seems to hit in just the right spot. All of his bludgeoning damage applies. It is immune to slashing, but it is susceptible to bludgeoning as he breaks off a giant chunk of the ice. Flurry of blows. Let's do it.
He also asked about stunning strike if he could.
Stunning
Yeah.
strike will not apply on these creatures. It'll have to be a nat 1. If you want me to burn it, I can do so. To fish for a nat 1.
No.
No.
All right, here we go. Flurry of blows.
Come on, see some crits. Damn. Still hits. Another
Still
10
hits.
Bludgeoning.
Does the full 10. And last hit.
Come on. 25.
25 hits.
Another 9.
Another 9 points. That's all 4 swings for him. End of his turn. If he wants him to stick and move, he can move back into center.
Yeah, get out of that cluster.
Ooh. These are big boys. Big boys. Big AC. What do you guys want? Do you want Bane or you want slow?
Slow.
I feel like slow. The limiting if they failed it, limited on attacks, and actions.
Yeah, slow is probably the better option.
All right.
How wise is a ice golem?
We'll start over here left to right. Crab
That
is a
one's
failure.
not quite at all.
They got a negative number.
Failure.
+1 on the Ice Guardians.
Nice.
Failure.
So let's go.
21's a
Yeah,
pretty
failure.
wicked DC for them to try to make.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's go. They're all slowed. That AC is going to drop.
Awesome.
That's probably our most important thing right now. And
You know, the
man,
crabs are at 15. The other one we do not
Without-
have, but we know.
Yeah.
I will step behind Mara. Don't mind me. I'm going to move this way.
That's no reactions, right? On slow? No reactions available?
Yes, so, oh yeah, they're all. I'm gonna go over. Don't mind me. I'm going all the way over here. Don't mind me. Excuse me.
Caleb got the bad guy sandwich in the initiative order.
I'm wondering, since I don't have to cast Misty Step this time.
Oh.
Ooh.
Those bonus actions.
Let's go ahead and cast Spiritual Weapon.
Oh yeah, haven't seen that one in a while.
Let's get some.
It's freshly sharpened, too.
That it is. So fresh and so clean. All right. Let's drop this bad boy. All right. Bonus action, spiritual weapon. We will start carving on this golem as well. Where be you, spiritual weapon?
Wait, that spiritual weapon, is that radiant damage?
It is force damage, so we're going to find out about
Yes, it is
force.
Ooh, forced against an ice crystal. That sounds like a good idea.
There you are, spiritual weapon. I knew I'd find you. I don't get a bonus for upcasting spiritual weapon, do I? At higher levels, when you cast spiritual weapon, third level or higher, the damage increases by 1d8. Well, let's do a fourth level spiritual weapon then, shall we?
And you have advantage because of fairy.
Yep, fairy fire.
Yes, let's go.
Ooh, that 20. Oh, so
Much
close.
more better. Much more gooder.
Yes, 25 will hit. I need one more d8 on there. Because it said one for each level, third or above, right? So I did third, fourth.
Yeah, it'd be 3d8.
Yeah, it'd be 3d8.
For every 2 slots. A slot
Oh,
levels above.
is it every 2?
For D8, every 2 slots above second. So you are 2 slots above second. So that should be an extra D8.
Well, yeah, it's originally 1d8, correct?
Yeah, so it's 2D8. 2D8.
Okay, so we got it right then. All right, 16 points of force damage. Let's see it. All 16 apply. Let's go.
Heck yeah.
All right, end of
Good news.
end of my turn.
Nice. Bonus damage from Ezra. That's a nice thing. Get some utility and bonus damage.
Oh boy.
The Ice Guardian will bring its sword up and point it towards Mara first.
What?
$31 to hit.
So is your AC? That's better than your AC, right?
AC's
Yeah, my
33, right?
AC is,
Ow.
Ouch.
20 slashing, 14 cold. Oh man, I've been forgetting something. Oh no, it can't use it. Oh.
Yes, low baby.
Whenever a creature attacks the golem, it is able to make a reaction attack against that creature.
That one
Uncapped.
hasn't even been attacked yet, right?
Oh no.
That's the one on the left.
It should be
The other one had been though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm out of order.
Yeah, you just made the attack for this guy, I think. It's his turn.
All right, since they're back to back, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish up this guy's turn over here. Yeah, it's just got its other swing. That's it.
Oof.
Well, at least it doesn't crit on 19. That's the positive out of that.
I was patiently waiting for that bad news, by the way. I hate seeing 19s on your big mobs. I'm like, does it? But does it?
ugh.
Let's see here. Do you have cold? You have cold resistance?
No.
All right.
Soon does.
Unless if just wearing this large Yeti pelt like a cape does any. I gotta get some fancy boots made.
You and me both.
Okay. So the 14 cold applied. I'm not getting this math. Did you hit a quarter damage?
No, I hit half for slashing.
But it's a 14.
Doesn't it?
So that would be
It's 14
that-
cold, so I took all of. Oh, I hit the wrong one.
If you're raging, doesn't it automatically cut it in half? So did you half it and then half it by accident?
Yeah, so if you're already raged, all you have to do is hit ×1 and it'll automatically half it for you.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize. All right, I'll fix the other one.
Okay, no, don't worry. I'm gonna fix all this.
I think you were off when we figured that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have any idea. I'm sorry.
No, dude, this literally happens to me every week when I do the calculation and I realize, oh, the status effect did it for me. Because sometimes we have things that do that and sometimes we don't. So not your fault whatsoever. So it's an initial from the very first swing. It's a five more points. The cold's already there. And then down here below,
I just fixed the second one. So I take 26 rather than the 38.
got it. Okay. Cool. And that is it for its turn.
Awesome. That's good to know. So now I will click the correct buttons. Thank you.
All right. Now we'll do this one over here. Nobody has touched this guardian except for Ezra's magic, so it will target Ezra and everyone in its way. As it drops a cone that will get Kelwraith, Caleb, Sayun, and myself. DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
That's how you do that. Sayun's like, nah, dog, I'm good.
I'm good. I don't need. Yo, let's go through a 19 and a 20. Let's get it.
I'll use my innate luck and reroll that. Still failed.
Rolled low damage, 15 cold damage. Half of you
Thank
saved.
God, yeah.
EC 10 con save.
Whoa, look at Pops, our con saves up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yo, that's new.
But it didn't roll with advantage though from Warcaster. So
Well, you don't have anything that's on you that's doing Warcaster, so you have to hold the shift yourself.
oh, touche.
Love the con check throwing up there for me. Love that.
Thank God for advantage. That is cool though. So many easy buttons and I love it.
And it will hold its position. That'll be the end of its turn. It is guarding the door. It does not
that
move
was
forward.
Cold damage or radiant damage? Because that said radiant. Because it automatically took it down for me.
Yes, it is cold damage.
Okay. So I gotta take more damage because that.
Oh, the damage type does say radiant.
Yeah, Chilling
Yeah,
Glass
I-
is radiant for some reason.
Homeboys, I reskin stuff all the time. It's okay.
Oh, touche.
It's okay. I know exactly why it says radiant. I changed one part of it. It didn't change the dice parentheses. You're good. All right, Caleb, your turn.
Ish, because I want to try to get a fire potion. Well, in case I need to get someone up, we're gonna use the do it again. Pocket that one. Do it again. Nope.
Mail trail. Good job.
I mean, that's
Snail one's a good one to pocket for killing reactions. It's a good one that's low on the table, but did not get the fire that you wanted.
Did not.
Don't you have an alchemist fire pocketed?
you used the last use of it on.
I thought you had a stock every time you rested. You had fire ones and lightning and
you
ice.
know what? They don't. It doesn't re-add anything. That's right. I have to do that.
I mean, he's got a standard. He has a standard fire, fire arrow.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Well, he fires it out as alchemical crossbow.
Yes. He just didn't have any additional to stack.
Yeah. All right. So I guess we'll just fire. Oh, I didn't target.
Who you targeting?
I was aiming for the one here, and
30 will
it would
hit.
have been an advantage, but
Go ahead. You hover over the 30. Go to the right. Little arrows going up. Click it.
oh, how about that? Still didn't get it.
30-30.
Damn, 30-30, dude.
Good damage.
The 13 points of
fire.
piercing it is immune to. However, the fire will do double damage.
Nice.
Right, and now I got a bunch of potions that I have nothing to do with.
Go ahead and add your sneak attack damage. Because remember, your sneak attack is alchemical, so it's all going to be fire.
Oh, god damn hot.
That is awesome. Ooh.
That'll do 44 points of fire damage.
It's a good one to remember.
Them be the benefits of the alchemist.
That is dope as shit.
And then I'm just gonna get next to Satan. Step back a little bit. Not that it'll do much. And that'll be my turn.
Benefits of being able to attune to what that damage is that you need. Massive.
Oh yeah. That's 56 in a single hit.
Crab Rave coming in.
Oh boy.
All right, first claw. Will miss.
Oh, that will miss.
Second claw.
That will hit.
Reaction silvery barb.
Reaction. It will hit.
That still hits.
Damn.
Good try. 29 bludgeoning, 11 cold. And you gotta make that save.
I will give Goose advantage.
Womp womp.
Yikes.
Very
As your
strong.
DM, I would say that you probably shouldn't give your scorpion advantage. It's a long way before it gets its turn, and that crab may kill it. That scorpion's only got 10 of 52.
Oh, right. Kelraith, you get advantage on your save then.
On what, the strength save?
Yeah, for silvery barbs.
Go ahead and click the little arrow icon.
It's an even worse save.
Yikes. Yikes. Dun, 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 dun. As you
You
are
did try.
in the clutches.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Somebody turn this thing off.
Hey, this crab can go out of the order. It is Dunzo.
Maybe it's worshiping you. Maybe it sees you as the Lord of Redemption. It's just carrying you around now.
There you go.
Yeah. He is holding you on high in his little claw.
Laura.
Here's Golden Globe Award.
Guys, I don't know what to do. Piercing and slashing are kind of my thing, as I guess I wallop and I punch it.
We don't have you. Yeah, you don't have a hammer, do you?
No. I've got javelins, hand axes, and a great axe. We're going for unarmed strike.
Then what if you swing the axe backwards? Use the handle once it's up.
You rolled.
Hit it like a
Hey,
paddle.
nope. You rolled a 1 at the very beginning. Tales of Hubris. My reaction: 18, 19s, and 20s. Crit for you.
And you have advantage because of fairy fire anyways.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can-
All right. So I can still use my axe.
Just
Oh, thank you,
just swing
Ezra.
for crits.
You gotta hit 18,
Yeah.
19, 20, yeah. You got advantage.
So when we swing for crits, I keep Great Weapon Master on.
Just put it all on.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You're either gonna
no
hit
doubt.
or you're not. Like so.
Yeah.
Right.
Go big or go home.
Yeah. And we are T for targeted. We are shifting.
Suburban Bowl, Jim. Can't hold anything back now.
Tie-in.
Good. So I'm not even gonna bother.
Oh,
We will
16.
take the advantage on that second one though, but it doesn't do anything.
Come on, 18. No. I will send you a luck for one of them. I'm down to my last luck now.
Oh, I could use. Yeah, I should have used a lucky too. So I just re-roll 1d20, not the whole roll, right?
No, you do the react. You do the
Okay.
Advantage.
full advantage roll. Come on. All right.
Can I use one of my own lucks?
Yep. That's it.
On a different deck, yeah.
This is it. Damn.
But that's a 20.
Yeah, but it needs to be an innate.
I know, it has to be
17,
a...
18, 19, or 18, 19, 20.
Son of a bitch.
5 rolls with advantage. Couldn't come up with a 30%.
Let's use Active Strike.
Extra strike. Hey, I'm here for it.
Might as well. Come on, please. Like, this is so many rolls.
There,
Oh
the
my
18 was
gosh.
there and it rolled up to the side. Ah.
Painful.
I just kick it in the shin.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Mara carves this thing up, unable to do any damage.
Beautiful ice sculpture work, though.
Knowing Mara shouting out that she's not able to do anything, knowing that all I do is the same stuff to those guys, I could only just take on the crabs. That's it. That's all I got. So these guys are getting in too close for Kumo's big gun. So you see him pocket the rifle and pull out his 6-shooter.
Dude,
There we go.
this fight right here tells me that I have to take flame weapon to be able to add something elemental to Mara's blade.
11's not gonna get us even on a slowed crab. All right, I'm burning D6 if I.
Poor slow crabs.
Slowed crab. All right, burn a D6. Let's get it. Let's
Man, you
get
don't
there.
gotta
Come
make
on, I
fun
need-
of these
need two.
crafts.
I need 2. I need 2. Yes, 13. That'll hit.
And even has a look.
26 on that first shot. And we'll go for a second shot on him. The revolver. Sweet. Pop in another 30. And
Oof.
I'm even gonna see where he's at. See where that crab's at.
Oh yeah, that crab is bloody.
All right, we're gonna pop a extra strike on this as well. We're gonna hit
Oops.
it with the revolver. Sweet. It's just fanning that gun. Boom, 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 boom. And still ticking.
There we go. Now it took the 25. Yes, it is still ticking, but it is in rough shape.
All right, and then as he's firing, all of a sudden you just see him go to quickly exchange more bolts in there, and you see that little sidearm pop out with 2 other hands and fire right into. Oh,
No.
sidearm.
Oh, that was your revolver again, so I need to put another 4 from the fire. There we go. And the revolver jams.
Well, that's the sidearm. That was my
I'm sorry,
sidearm
the
that
sidearm
jammed.
jams.
You see him pull it out, and you just see it go click. And Kubo just kind of goes, huh? What?
Serendipitous. These will be our last 2 attacks of the night, right here. This is it. Kelwraith and Kazul.
I'm being carried around by this crab, correct?
Yes, you are grappled, but you are not restrained.
All right.
Does he have to like form any type of like flinch or anything since he went from 100% to bloodied while holding him?
Yeah.
Have you ever been pinched by a crab?
If anything, it
No,
squeezes
they carry
harder.
knives. I stay away from them.
Yeah, they would just squeeze harder. Like,
I like where your head's at though, but it is not a regurgitation.
yeah, super smart.
Oh, poor crab. $26 points. That crab is on death's door. Go ahead and apply your sneak attack.
Well, it also took 8 fire from Flame Blade.
And then go ahead and roll your damage for Colossus.
Slayer. 1. And then I still have sneak attack if it's still alive.
Go ahead and roll sneak attack.
Sneakies.
Sneak, sneak.
Oh my god. What a crap roll.
Oh, you only needed 2 points. Let's go, DTD.
That blade ignites in that green flame, and I just basically lop off the claw that's holding me. And the same thing happens. That green fire just like snakes up that crab and melts it. Unhand me, foul beast. And yeah. For my bonus action, I'm going to take a step back and apply my battle medicine to myself. And I will give myself 9 temp hit points. Apparently, I didn't like that.
Kazool.
Alright. T for targeting. Then Goose get grabbed up and snatched up by the crab. I'm gonna move back since I don't have reactions, and I'm gonna shoot those exploding bugs out. I can find my spells. 22. Aww. 6 force damage. Oh my god.
Damn.
Damage for crap right now, dude.
Back to back minimum damage.
And then send in Goose with his claw and sting, and that'll be the end of it.
Good news, you don't have to send him in if he's hovering.
Yeah, he's right there.
Well, there's the typical claw attack right there.
No.
Gets her done. It's all right.
Bing gets her.
This is all we wanted anyway.
That's all we need to hit.
Oh man, he rolled low on that too. And he saved. Damn. End of their turn. And I will do the crab's turn real quick, and that's going to be it. It's going to strike
Fantastic.
back. That'll probably be it for...
Yep.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Goose.
As he shrinks back down and wraps up around your shoulder. This thing is going to lunge over at Kumo.
Oh, God,
boy.
it was right
Oh, boy.
there. It was right there.
DC 16 strength saving throw.
Got a hell of a handshake. No.
How much?
No.
16?
16? Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll use I'll use my innate indomitable.
Oh, Indom.
Are you
No!
kidding me?
That's not how you Indom.
Oh boy.
If we end the evening with Kumo in the pincers, takes 39 points, 27 bludgeoning, 12 cold. We will pick up next week with Sayun back at the party. Top of the round with two very strong ice golems in front of us. Well done. Well done. By the way, when you get through this combat, you guys are going in to your first dungeon. This is full-fledged. This is a whole crawl that is in front of you.
Dungeon crawl.
We've never done it. I know. I've never done a dungeon
I
crawl.
don't do them very often. This one is a dungeon crawl to get this Hellstone and to free Harshnag.
I don't think I've done a dungeon crawl in any of the games.
This is amazing.
I have the map picked out. When you hit encounters inside the dungeon crawl, it will go to one of these cave scenes like this to represent the tight space. That's why I don't normally do them, because they're only like 5 or 10 space, like they're little tight corridors. So you guys are gonna kind of video game through it. And when you hit an encounter, we'll end up going to one of these screens where we fight it out and then go back into the crawl.
Man,
Let's
I
go.
swear to God, if everything is immune to slashing and bludgeoning,
We gotta get
start punching things.
We gotta get you a hammer.
I need you to make me the Vi gloves from League of Legends.
And this is
Take
just
a big chunk of ice off the shield and make it into a hammer for you.
And this is the doorway. This is the permission to get in to a Fey Infernal Ice Dungeon. I am so excited.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
All right.
This is awesome.
Thank you guys. Awesome. Have a lovely rest of your Easter weekend. Be safe out there, Hyra. And we will see you all next week. Much love, everybody. See you on Tuesday night for Marrowstrand. I'm gonna go put an ice pack on my balls. I'm so hot. What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear and crew here for Galaadluuran, episode 14. Welcome, everybody. Happy Easter weekend. I hope you're celebrating all your fraternity rituals, chocolate egg eating, and resurrections.